Welcome, dear viewers, to today's video where we voyage to the beautiful land of Canada. A country known for its vast wilderness, vibrant cities, and a cultural mosaic like no other. Canada is a melting pot of various cultures, making it one of the most multicultural countries in the world. The nation's commitment to diversity is reflected in its welcoming attitude towards immigrants, offering a plethora of opportunities for overseas workers and students alike. Its high standard of living, quality education, and promising career prospects make Canada a popular destination for people from all walks of life. Additionally, the country's immigration policies are designed to support and facilitate the journey of these individuals, making the transition smoother and less daunting. So whether you're a student aiming for world-class education or a professional seeking better career prospects, Canada has got you covered. Now, let's dive into the easiest pathways to Canada that can lead to a permanent residency, PR, quickly. For overseas workers seeking a new life in Canada, there are several options available. Let's delve into some of these pathways, shall we? First up, we have the Federal Skilled Workers Program. As the name suggests, this program targets individuals with specific skills that are in high demand in Canada. To qualify, you need at least 1 year of full-time or equivalent part-time work experience in the last 10 years, and meet the minimum language requirements in English or French. The processing time for this program is typically 6 months, and the cost involved can range from around $600 to $1,000. Next on our list is the Canada Experience Class. This pathway is designed for those who have already worked in Canada and wish to make it their permanent home. The requirements include at least 1 year of skilled work experience in Canada and meeting the language requirements. Processing time is usually 6 months, and the cost is similar to the Federal Skilled Workers Program. Lastly, we have the Provincial Nominee Program. This pathway allows Canadian provinces and territories to nominate individuals who wish to immigrate to Canada and are interested in settling in a particular province. Each province has its own set of requirements, so it's important to research the specific province you're interested in. Processing times can vary from 6 months to 2 years, and the cost is generally around $1,500. Remember, choosing the right pathway depends on your skills, experience, and personal circumstances. It's essential to do your homework and understand all the requirements, processing times, and costs involved before making a decision. This will not only save you time and money, but also increase your chances of successfully immigrating to Canada. So, whether you're a skilled worker with years of experience or someone who has fallen in love with the Canadian way of life while working here, Canada has a pathway for you. And remember, the journey to a new life in Canada begins with a single step, so take that step today, that step. Now, for the students dreaming of studying and living in Canada, there are unique pathways just for you. Diving into the nitty-gritty, the first pathway for students is the Study Permit pathway. This permit allows students from around the globe to pursue their studies in Canada. To qualify, you'll need to be accepted by a designated learning institution in Canada. Prove that you have enough funds to cover your tuition fees, living expenses, return transportation, and more. You must also be a law-abiding citizen with no criminal record and be in good health. Typically, the processing time for a study permit can range from a few weeks to a few months, so plan accordingly. The cost involved for this permit is around $150 Canadian dollars. Moving on, let's talk about the Post-Graduation Work Permit Program, often abbreviated as PGWPP. This program allows students who have completed a program of study of at least 8 months from a participating Canadian post-secondary institution to gain valuable Canadian work experience. The work permit under PGWPP may be issued for the length of the study program, up to a maximum of 3 years. Like the study permit pathway, the PGWPP also has certain requirements. You must have completed a program of study that lasted at least 8 months and have maintained full-time student status in Canada throughout your studies, among other requirements. The processing time for this permit is usually around 90 days. The cost involved is $255 Canadian dollars. Keep in mind that these are general guidelines and individual circumstances may vary. It's always a good idea to check the official government website for the most up-to-date information. Remember, your academic goals and career ambitions play a key role in determining the best pathway for you. So dream big, plan well, and your Canadian journey could be just around the corner. One of the most attractive options for both workers and students is the free work permit that can lead to permanent residency. Now let's delve into the specifics. The free work permit, also known as the open work permit, does not tie you to a particular employer. This flexibility means you can work for any employer in Canada, making it a popular choice for immigrants. But how do you qualify for this golden ticket? Firstly, you need to be in Canada already, either as a student, a temporary foreign worker, or even as a claimant of refugee protection. Secondly, you must hold a valid temporary resident status. And lastly, you need to submit an application for permanent residency, either through the Federal Skilled Worker Program, the Canadian Experience Class, or the Federal Skilled Trades Program. So, how does this process work? After you've determined your eligibility, the next step is to apply online. You'll need to provide necessary documents like a copy of your passport and a digital photo. The processing time for your permit can take up to 4 months, so it's a good idea to start early. One of the key advantages of the free work permit is that it can lead to permanent residency quickly. Once you have your permit, you can gain Canadian work experience, which is a significant factor in many PR applications. This means you can transition from a temporary worker or student to a permanent resident without leaving Canada. What about the cost, you might ask? Well, the good news is that the free work permit, as the name implies, is free. However, there may be other costs involved in the application process, such as fees for medical examinations or language tests. In conclusion, the free work permit is a fantastic option for those looking to make Canada their home. This option combines the best of both worlds, allowing you to work and settle in Canada. So why not take advantage of this opportunity and start your journey towards a new life in the Great White North? Navigating the immigration process can be daunting, but we've got some tips to help you along the way. First and foremost, preparation is key. Gather all necessary documents as early as possible. This may include educational certificates, work experience letters, language proficiency test results, and personal identification documents. Having these at hand not only speeds up your application process, but also reduces the chances of last-minute hitches. Next, understand the Comprehensive Ranking System, or CRS. This points-based system is used by the Canadian government to assess and score your profile based on factors such as age, education, language proficiency, and work experience. The higher your score, the better your chances of receiving an invitation to apply for permanent residency. So, take time to understand the scoring system and see where you can maximize points. Remember, patience is a virtue. The immigration process can take several months, so it's essential to be patient and stay positive. Keep track of the process and regularly check for updates, but don't be disheartened if things seem to be moving slowly. When it comes to legal matters, don't shy away from seeking professional advice. Immigration laws can be complex and are regularly updated. A knowledgeable immigration lawyer or certified consultant can guide you through the process and help you avoid potential pitfalls. Lastly, be honest and accurate in your application. Any inaccuracies, whether intentional or not, can lead to delays, rejections, or even bans from future applications. So, ensure all the information you provide is correct and up to date. Also, consider joining online forums or communities of people who are going through or have gone through the immigration process. They can provide valuable insights, share their experiences, and offer moral support. Remember, everyone's journey to immigration is unique. What worked for one person might not work for you and vice versa. So, do your research, understand your options, and choose the path that best suits your situation. With careful preparation and the right information, the journey to your new life in Canada can be a smooth one. We hope this video has provided valuable insights into the easiest pathways to Canada for overseas workers and students. To reiterate, we've unpacked the opportunities available for both demographics, highlighting the potential for a free work permit that can fast-track you to permanent residency. We've also laid out the essentials for the immigration process, from understanding the requirements to comprehending the processing time and the costs involved. These are crucial steps to ensuring a smooth and successful journey to Canada. Remember, the path to Canada may seem challenging, but with the right information and preparation, it can become an exciting journey filled with opportunities. So, for more content that simplifies complex processes, breaks down barriers, and brings you closer to your dreams, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to subscribe for more interesting facts and useful information about immigration, and much more. Thank you for watching, and we wish you the best on your journey to Canada.